In the following interview, Steve Songa discusses the main elements behind big data and what it means for agribusiness. In this article, do you tell us what big data actually is?
We talk about the characteristics of big data. And there are three, and they go typically by the three V's: volume, velocity, and variety. Volume is just how much, and it needs to be a lot. Velocity has to do with speed, near real-time data or near real-time responses, and then variety, and that has to do with bringing together lots of different kinds of information, and that's actually the most exciting part of the big data phenomena.
So how do we avoid just having lots of stuff?
Well, there's a sort of a fourth dimension of big data, which I call analytics, and that's how do we make sense out of these masses of data that oftentimes come from different forms. It could be sensors in the field measuring crop growth, inputs that were applied to the crop, the weather events, and eventually yield. And it's that analytics part that makes big data useful for decision making in the public or in the private sectors.
What does this mean for researchers then?
You know, research and analysis has been very important to the economics of agriculture over the last 50 years. Working in that period, I realized that oftentimes we had to constrain the problem to fit the data and the computational power. Today and tomorrow, that's going to be reversed, and we can actually address the problem in its broader, realistic dimensions with much greater computational power and larger volumes of data.